All right, so the air cleaner appears to finally be done. So we're here about to take delivery of the new air cleaner on the Camaro. Have you seen it yet?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. So you've seen it already.
Uh-huh.
Have you seen it 100% done, or is this the first time?
Yep, no, I've seen it on film, and I came up throughout the week and gave some pieces and some more direction on what I wanted, and you'll see that I stood the nitrous valves up, and we made a little notch in the air cleaner. It got pretty for non-engineers, it's pretty engineered.
All right, well, let's check it out.
All right. Hey,
what's going on, buddy?
Exposed there, buddy. When I gotta come up and see you this morning, I get to see ass. Hey, here I am. Here's the carnage, right?
No,
This is the extra pieces. Here.
I didn't use any of
Hey,
that.
what did you do to my air cleaner, motherfucker? What's up?
I cut that baby. But I did cut it right.
Yeah,
I did
yeah,
get
yeah.
that right. It has a metal plate on the one
You
side.
had to ruin every piece, so I couldn't return any of it, right?
If you want me to weld that back on, I could. I just had a bind part there.
You're like
Holy
the kid at
shit.
Christmas. You had to play digging all the boxes, right?
Yeah.
It looks pretty sick, right?
Dude, that looks awesome.
Right? Holy hell.
Yeah, that looks awesome. She should get some air now.
Yeah, we actually put the air cleaner in the back. So if you go around the back, your little idea back there actually came in.
The one you said couldn't be done?
Hey, it's getting air everywhere now.
This nitrous solenoid, I didn't want to get that any closer to your
Yeah,
throttle.
yeah. Could you, is the throttle open without hitting it?
I didn't even open up the door.
Huh?
I'm gonna say, I hope so.
Let me know. Take a peek there, John.
Yeah. Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
See if it's all the way open.
Close. What do you think?
Dude, like I said, spaghetti and meatball engineering. Here we are. You know what I mean? Shit worked out, right? So,
So it's going out to get polished next?
yeah, that's it. My chef did a hell of a job. I even got pizza yesterday when I was up.
It was better today, yesterday. That whole batch of dough I made.
Yeah.
The one that you had, and you ate half the pizza.
Yeah. Well, how come you had to count my slices? What the fuck's up?
So
I felt guilty when I went home, and now you just had to rub it in again, right?
So I still had 5 loaves,
Uh-huh.
and I went in yesterday to. I'm like, that's gonna throw it out. I lifted the lid. I'm like, man, it looks exactly like pizza dough. So I made one, and it was night and day difference from what you had. I actually put it on the menu last night and sold a couple of them at the bar.
No shit.
Yeah, and it was spectacular.
Well, I tell you what,
The crust
my pizza was priced right and
And available.
and it was good. It always tastes better when it's free.
Somebody else made it, right?
Right? Hey, so
What are you doing?
I'm petting John's car over here. This is Paul. I want it. He's like, no, you ain't getting it.
You're not getting that.
Hey, I found a Ford Simula, okay, down in Virginia. Do you want to go with me one day and check it out?
Go. Has
Yeah.
to be on a Sunday. It has to be.
Has to be on a Sunday?
Yeah, it has to be on a Sunday.
All right.
I'll go.
You want to go?
I'll go.
Yeah, it's down in Virginia, so
Or
it's
first thing in the
a
morning.
pretty good deal. It's not nearly in this kind of shape, but it's got a cage in it. It's got the coilovers and stuff like that. I just fell in love with this when you fired it up and put it on the line. And I've never had anything like that in my entire life, dude. That's serious badass, and it goes great with my tattoos. You know what I'm saying? So.
There's the thumbnail. Right there's the video thumbnail. Flexing in front of the air cleaner.
So anyway, but yeah, you know,
What do you think? I mean, I need your.
dude, I love it.
Hell
This
yeah,
is
man.
what we planned. It's
What
what,
you done
this
different?
is when two great minds get together. Okay, dude, we ought to come up with some new dessert or some shit, because we could really knock that the fuck out.
I'm not cooking, dude. I don't. Somebody said to me the other day, "Do you sleep?"
No.
You know, because I was making pizza and doing all kinds of stuff in there yesterday, and doing and running around and making
Yeah.
bread and doing the pod. They said, "Do you sleep?" Talking about thinking about making pizza for the restaurant. I don't think about making pizza for the restaurant. I think about
this shit. I am with you. No, it's fucking cool. I mean, it just all comes together.
Yep.
Let me know, how much it lifts.
You're gonna be close. It's gonna be close.
Yeah.
So put some foam. put some foam on there.
Well, why didn't you cut the edges down on a 45? That way, if it lifted, it wouldn't hit. So if you angled these right here like this. So
It's not this. Right here's your closest spot. Right here.
Every time Casey's done, I add more.
Yeah. You won't.
Hey, what happened to my dimple for my bolt? What the fuck?
Just keep. It's dimpled.
No, dude, is that gonna hit? Did you play dough that shit?
Yep, that one's pretty far away.
How far?
That one's about 3/4 of an inch.
So it's okay that way. I'm gonna use a button head instead of that, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're 3/4 of an inch. Your plate is there, so you can certainly check it.
Okay. But so this is how far away?
You're. I sent you the picture.
Yeah, it's like not much.
Yeah, you're
It's
half
like
inch.
Half inch. Did it look like it raised a half an inch?
It raised 3/8. It raised.
It moved pretty good, dude.
Yeah, move. Good solid mounts in there.
Son of a bitch.
Or just scrap the whole thing and put your other one.
We gotta go back to the fucking gutter shield again? We go back to this again?
Or put a 3-inch cowl on it.
What? No, that's the whole point.
What's your
The whole point is so it don't look like that.
Okay.
Right? No, what we could probably do is,
It's a steel hood. It'll stop the motor from torquing.
yeah, it'll bounce off, hit and bounce. You know, it's only one layer thick, so. But what I'm thinking is maybe what we'll do is we'll. I don't want to put a Salomon in it because then every bolt will rattle out of the car.
a what? A Salama?
A solid mount.
Yeah, okay, there we go.
I have the engine plate in front. I actually used a mount, and I put a.
Yeah, I did the same thing with my fucking Pro Street car. I actually took a bolt and bent it over and welded it, and then drug it down and welded it
Yeah, I
faster.
took Heim joints.
Yeah,
and,
I didn't have a
rod
Heim
ends,
joint, so I
and tapped them, and actually made a mount
No, I like it.
to hold that side of the motor, just in case. I just was real. I mean, you got a little 3/8.
Dude, every little bit. I like the combination of everything holding everything down. No, I love it.
So I mean, you have any?
Huh?
You have any place where you could?
I just put those urethane mounts in, got the rubber ones out. you know that 1,000 horsepower shit that
Yeah,
you know,
on rubber.
On rubber?
Nice.
Yeah.
At least with the Chevelle, I have rubber mounts in it, but the big blocks,
The big block mounts have that thing. Yeah, I was up against that, wearing it out.
yeah, it has that
So
metal on
yeah,
metal.
no. But I got to be honest with you, John. When it comes to like this kind of stuff, if you go to a solid mount car, right, it
Yeah.
fucking rattles every bolt out of the car. I mean, you just can't imagine how. I mean, I'm talking. It'll rattle these bolts out. It'll rattle everything out. The vibration goes through and starts working everything backwards.
Do you have any place where you can mount to your?
Do you know what they used to do, John? They used to take an old chain. They take a chain and weld the chain links together so that it would only go so far and stop.
Yes, that's what I was getting to.
So
Not
why
the
didn't you
whole
do that
chain.
when you were here? Or what the fuck? I'll just leave it here. Just finish it.
Well, where do you want it bolted to? Because I would just drill a hole right in the frame.
What?
That's what I would do.
What? What do you drill a hole?
Sure, what?
What?
Here.
It's
Drill a hole
painted. That's all fucking painted shit. Drill a hole in. Why do you gotta be
Right
drilling
through the
shit?
fender.
Huh?
Go right through the fender.
Why don't you just take a chain around the fucking fender and go inside?
Yeah, so
What-
drive it and hit it once and
Dude, the fucking chain. What risk reward here? This is Yeah, no, let's not try that. Because then I have to repaint a hood.
Well, do this then. Put your little Play-Doh 5-foot spots around there. Get in it and torque it again.
Torque it lightly. Torque a little harder.
Yeah. So where were the clothes? No, this is, man, you wore the Play-Doh out. You were Play-Doh playing in here. You got it dirty, greasy. You ruined the Play-Doh, dude. Can you take that off my bill?
You don't? Do you have a bill? I didn't know I was doing this billable hour.
This is friends and family discount, isn't it?
So when you put it in reverse, it twists it the other way?
Yeah, torques this way. And you got plenty of clearance in reverse.
Yeah, reverse you generally don't torque anyway. Not unless you're a jackass. Well, I've never seen anybody do a burnout in reverse. I thought about it. Holy shit. Oh. How much you got? Wow, got a 1/4 inch. Right?
Yeah, I mean, that's what you got.
That's what you have.
And that one.
You got plenty there, right?
And 3/8.
Yeah. So this is the spot right here.
Yep.
You should just cut this off right here, John, and flatten it out.
Yeah, just do that.
The project that's never done will be here 2 years later. No, I think it's perfect. You know what I mean? So what I would say is that
You're on full. You're ready to start spinning back tires there.
Yeah. It's about as hard as it's going to torque. You know.
Will it twist any
clearance
harder?
is clearance. Let me say something to you though. Clearance is clearance, right? So at this point, what I would say is that it doesn't have a clearance issue. And if you looked at Zeus, I mean, there's that little bit everywhere. Everywhere. I mean, you know, but clearance is clearance.
So I mean, if you do hit it, I can do that. I mean, before you. I mean, I can take that. I can take that out.
No, what I'll do is I'll chain the motor down so that it only reaches so far first.
All right. So the question is, do you think this thing's going to get you enough air now?
Well, I felt pretty good coming home. I didn't feel like I was losing any power. So you know, the only real way to go is to check it on a dyno. But you know, in any case, you know, we're going to take that work of art and get it polished up. And get
Look
it
at
ready
those welds.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
John did a great job.
Yeah, you know, not bad for cook. He's my cook. I'm not giving you his phone number. So, at the end of the day, yeah, you know, the thing I would say to you is that it turned out very, very well. Very happy with it. Looks very custom. Looks very cool. Kind of fits with everything else that's going on underneath there. And the good news is it didn't hit the hood on the way home, and I tried.
Yep.
And I tried.
You're beating on it pretty good.
So the hood's in good shape. It didn't hit it. We're all good.
Sounds good. So basically, the next step is polishing for this thing, then, right?
That's right. Yep.
And did you decide what? I know we originally had talked, and we told everyone we were going to tear the car apart.
Huh?
It's not happening anymore.
Well,
which is a good thing.
No. What I would tell you is this: is that, you know, after deep consideration, I remembered one thing: is that you don't generally try to tear everything apart, because you could end up with problems that you can't chase or can't figure out where they're coming from, or what component. Because you
mess with multiple things.
One thing at a time. Make sure it's working, and you know, it sounds a little more in depth and a little bit slower that way, and it may be, but Believe you me. If you, in other words, like you put the gear vendor in, and all of a sudden now the transmission's messing up, well, you know it's the gear vendor. But if you do the transmission and the gear vendor at the same time, and something messing up, you don't know which one's causing it.
Right.
And then you have to go through diagnostics and all of that other shit, where I can narrow it down, doing one piece at a time.
Right.
I don't have any problems with the car right now. It's running great. It's doing the deal. Little bit of, we're still a little bit rich, but we're messing with the fuels. You know what I mean? We're going from pump gas to race fuel to this, to back and forth. So we're gonna tighten that up. We're gonna know what our mixture is going in, and then we're gonna tune it to that mixture and keep that in the car. And now the next step is the gear vendor. After the gear vendor, then we may pull the tranny out and get that tightened up.
So you know, I was hanging out with John the other day, and he was talking shit, man.
Oh no, not again.
Oh no, he was talking a whole lot of shit.
Oh.
Talk about waxing that Camaro's ass, and then next year it's gonna be even worse.
We'll give him a rag and we'll give him some wax, and he can wax its ass. Because that's the part he's going to be closest to.
Well,
yeah.
Well, I'm just saying, he doesn't think that gear vendor is going to make a whole lot of difference.
Oh, I promise.
I mean, if you look at the video, you had him.
Oh, I know.
You had him out of the gate.
I know.
But he reeled you in up top.
That's right. That won't happen. Because my new drive with him is going to be second over with the gear vendor, so I won't be shifting in. And plus, I got to tell you, you know, I'm the world's worst driver in there. I'm a half-ass mechanic, but I'm a world's worst driver at this stage of the game. I keep shifting and going for. It looks like somebody's in there stirring the pot of soup. So shifting early. Don't use the shift light that I put in. Hell, I got a tachometer and a shift light, and I'm not using any of them. Bang! I'm in a hurry to go nowhere. But anyway,
man.
So we'll maybe practice driving a little bit too, and get that set up to where I'm actually using the full capacity of what we got here.
Well, we know next year ultimately we got a car that we're going to go out, but you can't let the red car lose.
No.
You can't let it go out on an L. And it's not our drag strip car, so
no.
But we still got to make it win.
That's right. It's gonna come back with a medal trophy, and then we're gonna retire it from racing at that point.
Yep. just plain old street car at that point.
Plain old ice cream go getter.
Yep.
Yep.
Our race car will be over there.
Yeah.
Or maybe that Ford. That Ford might have to be our race car.
No. Right now, I gotta tell you, that's coming along rather nicely. We're working in the right direction there. Components for Mopar are very, very difficult to get. You would think that if you wanted to buy and build a motor, you go buy and build a motor. That's true if you own a Chevy.
Drop an LSX or something like that, and then you're done.
If you own a Chevy, you can get it whatever you want, whenever you want it. When you own a Ford, it's a little bit tougher. But when you own a Dodge, okay, or a Mopar or Chrysler, I mean, you want something. It's not what you want; it's what you can get, and you know that's where we're at. You know, it sounds like, oh well, you want to buy a block. Well, that's great. So does 1,000 other people who have Mopar wants to buy a good Hemi block. Problem is they're just not out there.
Well, what do you think about using that Hellephant motor?
Well, you know, we looked into it, and the Hellephant motor, their new Hellephant motor is a sweet little
Hellephant.
Hellephant.
Yep.
Yeah, Hellephant. Hellephant. Okay, call it what you will. It's too new school for our old school cars, and really that 1,000 horsepower mark we've already hit many times in here. Mm-hmm. So it's time that we creep above that. At the end of the day, we want to push past that number by a third, so that we don't have to keep changing shit for the next 2-3 years, hopefully. Well, maybe not hopefully. Maybe hopefully they just keep going. Right. And pretty soon they'll be out of the box. It'll be 2,000 horsepower. But no, I want to hit a personal best of 1,600, and that's about as much as I'll need to go fast. Right.
Especially in that thing.
Yeah, it should do it.
So what do you think? Do you think Mopar and Chrysler have done a good job with coming out with a Hellephant motor? Do you think it's something that people will use?
Well, I mean, why wouldn't you? it comes out of a crate and it's got, you know,
It's got everything.
right down to the gas pedal. I mean, you don't even have to put a cable in. I mean, they figured it out and they did a really nice job. Barring that it all works as they advertise.
Right.
You know, it remains to be seen.
Right.
You know, proof's in the pudding and it's in the testing. You know what I mean? And the thing I would tell you is that I like what they've done, because you could simply slip that in. If you don't want your shit sticking out of the hood, which in our case, it's a must. But if you didn't want it sticking out of the hood and you want to be underneath the hood and you want that 1,000 horsepower and you want to be modern and up to speed and maintenance free and all that, that's the way to go.
It comes with everything.
It
AC, alternator, everything.
Oh, I know. I mean, in that car, I got electric AC. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I went through great extents to get AC, and you know, it's still, you know, inventing shit. And what I would tell you is this: is that that's really time consuming. It's really nice when somebody else does the engineering for you and you drop it in. It's not. It's way easier. It's way easier.
For sure.
Yeah.
So basically, stay tuned on this thing.
Mm-hmm.
We'll keep you guys posted what the next steps are here. I'm hoping that we're hoping to get this thing out, to get polished, get that back, get that looking really nice, and then obviously we'll take it slow on the gear vendors. We're not going to be driving anytime soon, obviously.
So true.
You see the weather, man? It's supposed to snow next week.
I don't believe him. It was bright and sunny today.
Yeah.
We were supposed to get wind and it didn't blow the leaves off the trees, so we're good.
Yep.
So you never know.
No, you don't.
So.
But anyway, we'll keep you guys posted on this thing. Obviously, and like I said before, we're going to take a look into these deals that are coming up on Muscle Cars Online and keep you guys posted with that. As always, we thank you guys for tuning in, and please like, share, and subscribe to the videos. Lets us know that you guys are indeed entertained by them and that we should keep making them. So we appreciate it, guys. And if you want to see more of this old man, just comment below on the video. Tell
Girls call.
You better be careful. Your wife's gonna kick your ass.
Oh, no, don't call. Text.
Oh shit. Well, guys, thanks again for tuning in, and you know, like I said, we appreciate the support, and we'll keep making videos for you guys. If you guys have any ideas you think you'd like to see us cover about muscle cars or cars in general, share it with us. Send us a message. Put it in the comments. You know, we're looking to see what you guys are interested in. This is something new for us, and you know, we're looking to make it entertaining.
I'm gonna fight 'em all. The 7 Nation Army couldn't hold me back. They're gonna rip it